Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight, in this IBC matchup, the Garaway Pirates host the Claymont Mustangs. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for the Wood Electric pregame show with Big Z Sports. We have the Garaway Lady Pirates taking on the Claymont Lady Mustangs for a beautiful day for some high school softball. Temperatures in the low 80s. Couldn't ask for a better day than today, Shannon.
Yeah, it's a lot better than it was Monday. This game on Monday got canceled, but
thankfully.
a couple of our colleagues had to go do a game out in Connaught Valley, and Nick said it was pretty brutal out there, and so I'm thankful that this game got moved to today. I'd rather take a sunburn than frostbite.
I would agree. 35 on Monday was the high. It would have probably been 25 up here on the hill with the wind and the cold. But today we get to do the game. Beautiful summer-like day here in mid-April in Ohio. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll be joined in the dugout by Claymont head coach Stacy Patterson. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Claymont head coach Stacy Patterson, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, last night your club lost a tough one to this very Garaway team, 3-2. How do you feel your team performed last night?
I think we performed well. There were a couple areas where we need to work on, and I think we're prepared to do that today and fix those mistakes that we had last night. So we're going to put the bat on the ball, and we're going to field the ball, and we're going to get a W today.
Coach, the Lady Mustangs have been really on a roll this year. They come into the game setting on a record of 12-3. Talk to us about your season so far.
It's been a real good season. We were hot at the beginning. We started off 8-0, and the kids were playing real well, and they're still playing real well. They work hard. They're good kids, and they have good attitudes, and they get after it. That's been the bulk of our season.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Mustangs to knock off the Lady Pirates and gain some valuable momentum headed towards the tournament run?
I think the biggest thing is we definitely have to put the bat on the ball against a really good pitcher here, and we have to field the ball and cut down on our errors a lot. But that's going to be our key is putting.
Coach, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
That was Claymont head coach Stacy Patterson joining me in the dugout, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Rick Johnson right here with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Rick Johnson, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coach, last night the Lady Pirates knocked off the same Lady Mustangs team 3-2. After looking back, how do you feel your team performed last night?
I like the composure the girls played with yesterday. Being down 2-0 going into the fourth inning. We've been down a few times this year early in the game. And our girls, they keep their composure. They stay calm, cool, and collected. They figure out a way to produce some runs, and that's exactly what they did last night. We didn't hit the ball extremely well, but we did end the game with 8 hits, enough to get 3 runs on the board for the win.
Coach, the first AP softball poll has come out. Your club currently sits 10th. As a head coach, how do you keep your team grounded when they see stuff like that?
We talked to them about staying humble and staying on course with our goals this year. I've been telling them all year that I feel that we're a top 10 team in the state, that we're one of the top teams in the area. So they've been hearing that from me since the beginning of the year. But we also focus on staying grounded, staying engaged in our games, really laser focus on our goals and pursuing what we need to do.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Pirates to knock off the Lady Mustangs and continue the march towards the tournament run?
Number 1 is energy. It was one of the things yesterday. We didn't start with our energy until we got our first run on the board. We got to start that earlier tonight. So that's number 1. Number 2 would be continue playing clean defense. We've been playing pretty clean all year. We got a .948 fielding percentage. Our team goal is .950, so we're right where we want to be. Just continue playing clean defense. And number 3 is finding some gaps tonight. Put some sticks on the ball. It'll be the second game in a row that we're seeing mid-50s pitching after coming off of 45 on Tuesday. So I'm hoping that we can get some sticks rolling, find some gaps, and put a few more than 3 runs on the board today.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was Garaway head coach Rick Johnson joining me in the dugout, presented by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up next, the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups and first pitch of the Lady Mustangs and Lady Pirates right here with Big Z Sports.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors today. We're going to take a real quick look at the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups. First for the Claymont Mustangs. Number 1, Nadia Alishouse is catching, leading off. Batting second, number 27, McKenna Brown in center field. Batting third, number 13, Riley Gross. She's in the circle today for the Lady Mustangs. Number 42, Haley Fellows. She's at first base. Batting fifth, number 4, Maria Bowersock in right field. Number 16, Meadow Duvall. She is at third base, batting sixth. Batting seventh, number 30, Anna Bloom. She's at shortstop. Number 25, Ava Edwards. She's at second base, and batting ninth, number 2, Kaylee Watkins in left field. Again, Alishouse, Brown, Grove, Fellows, Bowersox, Duvall, Bloom, Edwards, and Watkins. And the first pitch is going to be high for ball 1, and we are underway here on the Hill in Sugarcreek with Belle Tatro in the circle today for the Lady Pirates. Yeah, Tatro in the circle, Kayla Miller catching, Specht at first, Yoder at second, Jordan Kime at short. Next pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. At third, Shelby Gerber. In left field, Krista Miller, Jody Mast in center, and Zoe Jump in right field. We'll get to their lineups at the bottom of the first inning. 1-1 count now to the leadoff hitter for the Mustangs. She takes the 1-1 pitch, pops it up, and Lily Specht, the first baseman, hauls it in for out number 1.
Nice job by Specht there. Got the sun right in her eyes. When she has her sunglasses on, she was able to find that ball and put it in the glove.
Next up, number 27, McKenna Brown. She's the center fielder, bats from the left side for the Lady Mustangs.
Brown was our McInturf Realty Player of the Game last week whenever the Mustangs defeated Ridgewood at home.
Brown has some speed out of that left-hander's batter's box, off-speed pitch just outside for ball 1.
Yeah, McKenna, she does a nice job. Once she gets on base, she does a good job at base running to get into scoring position. So she's one of those batters that you want to see get to first base.
The 1-0 pitch is going to be high and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to McKenna Brown, the center fielder. We have 1 out here in the top of the first inning on the hill in Sugarcreek. Going to hear a little bit of the wind here today, but a beautiful, beautiful spring/summer day in Sugarcreek. Low and inside for ball number 3. Now 3 balls and no strikes to McKenna Brown, the left-handed hitting center fielder for the Lady Mustangs.
These two teams just played each other last night, and Tatro, she knows what Brown can do in the batter's box, so she's being careful where she places that ball.
Now the 3-0 pitch going to be inside for ball 4. First walk of the game issued by Belle Tatro is to McKenna Brown. That's going to bring in number 13, Riley Groh, the pitcher for the Lady Mustangs. Tatro struck out 15 last night in a 3-2 win over these same Lady Mustangs. Now the first pitch. Going to be right at the belt for strike 1.
After giving up that walk, Tatro comes right back into the strike zone. She knows what she's got to do to get out of this inning.
Coach Johnson telling me in the pregame interview that she gets 3 people on, nobody out in the first inning last night as they throw down to try to get McKenna Brown. She gets back under the tag. Tatro walks the first batter, hits the second batter, and then they have an error or an infield single, something like that, to load the bases. And Tatro comes back and strikes out all 3. So no damage done as she gets to the outside corner there for strike 2. Riley Groh now in a hole. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first, 1 out, top of the first inning. McKenna Brown on first after a walk. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled up or popped up behind the plate. Oh, just out of the reach of the catcher, Kayla Miller. Now the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a hard play to do right there, to get up and get turned around and try to find it, especially here on the hill because you got the sun setting right behind the batter's box there, and it took the catcher just a second to try to find it, but it was too late.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and driven into left center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the fence, off the fence. McKenna Brown round second, heads to third. She's going to be held up there as a double by Riley Groh. Gets runners in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the first.
Nice job by Groh right there. She got a nice drive into that ball. She found the gap and took it straight to the fence. Puts Brown at third base. Mustangs in business right here with 1 out.
1 out, runners on second and third. Riley Groh on second. Whitney Watkins is going to be a special courtesy runner for the pitcher, Riley Groh, at second. Nice piece of hitting there for Riley Groh. Line drive, went with the pitch, took it to left center field gap, and it 2-hopped the fence, and she gets a double out of it. McKenna Brown all the way to third. Now 1 out, 2 runners on. First pitch. Swung on and line back up the middle. Nice play by the second baseman, Grace Yoder, but she's not going to have a play, and that's going to be an infield hit and an RBI for Haley Fellows.
Mustang bats are getting it done right now. And what kind of advantage do you think that is, playing back-to-back days where they got to see Tatro last night and you come right back today? Is that just, normal?
I think that's, they say, okay, we saw her for 9 innings or 7 innings yesterday as the ball's fouled off back behind us for strike 1 to Maria Bowersock, the right fielder for the Mustangs. But, yeah, like you said, Shannon, you just saw her last night, so you're used to it. You haven't seen any pitchers in between. So they're going to come out swinging. They're going to be aggressive here tonight and put the bat on the ball. The 0-1 pitch with the grunt, and that's going to be fouled off as well. And out of play for strike 2. The infamous Tatro grunt there after every pitch. I was talking to Coach Johnson about that in the pregame, and I said, hey, is that something that she does by design, or is it just comes out? And he's like, no, that's how she was taught how to pitch, to get that energy out as she's letting go of the softball in the circle. So interesting 0-2 pitch now. It's going to be low and in off the turf. as the catcher, Miller, does a nice job to block it, but the runner does get up to second base on the wild pitch.
Yeah, Miller got down, got a little block on it, and it helped her to hit the umpire's foot, so that kept the ball from rolling too far, and that held the runner at third. The runner couldn't advance.
One out here at the top of the first. One run in. 1-2 pitch going to be swung on and fouled off over the dugout. Count remains at 1-2 strikes. Again, Maria Bowersock, the right fielder, in the batter's box with a 1-2 count. Runners on second is Haley Fellows, and Riley Groh, the pinch runner for her, was Whitney Watkins, or the courtesy runner, I should say. 1-2 pitch, inside corner, strike 3. As Bowersock goes down looking for out number 2 here in the first inning.
Big strikeout by Tater. Now she's got 2 outs. That'll help her a lot right here. She can get out of this inning and only giving up out 1 run.
Number 16, Meadow Duvall, steps in, the third baseman. She bats from the right side. 2 outs, 2 runners on second and third. Fouled off here in front of us off the screen for strike 1.
That one come off the bat so fast you didn't have time to jump on that one.
I didn't. I blinked kind of fast, though. Nobody could see that behind my sunglasses.
Duvall, she's usually the primary pitcher for the Mustangs, but she gets the night off tonight. She's playing third base.
Tatro gets the sign and now delivers. Going to be popped up out to the center fielder, and it is caught for out number 3. Jody Mass hauls it in. But 1 run on a couple of hits for the Lady Mustangs. And after a half inning, Claymont 1. Garaway coming up. You're listening to Big Z Sports. Back after this.
Do you have a low-slope roof that is leaking and causing problems? WM Commercial Roofing believes that finding an efficient, affordable solution shouldn't be a gamble. With over a decade of experience in the commercial roofing industry, we have the perfect solution for your low-slope roofing, whether it's for service or full replacement. WM Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Welcome to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, bottom of the first inning. Claymont leads Garaway 1-0. Real quick look at the WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Leading off and playing third base, number 11, Shelby Gerber. Batting second, playing second, and wearing number 2, Grace Yoder. And number 12, Jordan Kime, the shortstop, bats third. That's the first 3 here in this inning. The bottom of the first. The first pitch now going to be swung on and lined into center field, but caught right at the center fielder, McKenna Brown, for out number 1.
That's what you do. Put the ball in the zone. Batter does their job. Defense does their job. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So that's going to bring in number 2, Grace Yoder, the second baseman. Jordan Kime bats third. Number 3, Belle Tatros in the circle today for the Lady Pirates. She bats fourth. Number 28, Kayla Miller, the catcher. She bats fifth. Number 20, Jody Mass is in center and bats sixth. The first pitch going to be grounded to shortstop. She fields it and throws it, and she is out at first. So 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring in number 12, Jordan Kime, the shortstop. Jordan was our player of the game the last time we did a game here, Shannon, me and you, when it was a cold day here on the Hill, not unlike today. First pitch, swung on and popped up. Shortstop, now the center fielder calls for it, is Brown. She has it, 3 pitches, 3 outs. That's going to do it for the first inning. And after 1, Claymont 1, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Uriksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Uriksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Uriksville, 740-922-9084.
Back on the hill in Sugarcreek, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors for Big Z Sports. First pitch by Tatro to the leadoff hitter, Anna Bloom, just outside for ball one. Bloom, Edwards, and Watkins here in the top of the second inning. Claymont leads 1-0. These two teams played last night. Garaway was victorious 3-2 down at Claymont. Now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be strike right at the belt. Evens the count at 1 ball. And 1 strike.
Yeah, Coach Johnson said that Garaway didn't even get on the board until the 4th inning. They finally got on the board and took the lead, and that's how it finished.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Going to fake the bunt. Going to be high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Anna Bloom. The shortstop, she wears number 30, bats from the right side.
And just a sophomore for the Mustangs.
2-1 pitch on the inside corner, strike 2. Now runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Only a few seniors for the Lady Mustangs. I count 3, maybe 4. The 2-2 pitch is going to be high, runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have Fellows as a senior, McKenna Brown's a senior, Duvall's a senior, Bowersock and Kaylee Watkins, all seniors. So 5 seniors for the Lady Mustangs. Full count pitch now to Bloom. She swings and pops it up back behind us and out of play. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, big thanks to our presenting sponsors today, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Zach Motice and the guys at Tuscarawas Insurance Agency do a great job. They're here in Sugarcreek, New Philadelphia, and over in Strasburg. The payoff pitch swung on and popped up. Going to catch by the shortstop Jordan Kime for out number 1.
Nice job by Jordan Kime. She located the ball quick, ran all the way over to the third baseline to catch it, secure out number 1.
That's going to bring in number 25, Ava Edwards, the second baseman. 1-0. Top of the second inning. Claymont leads Garaway. And the first pitch right down Broadway for strike 1.
Edwards just a freshman for the Mustangs.
Got some youth on this team. They have more freshmen than they do seniors. That's always good for the future of a program. The 0-1 pitch just outside for ball 1. They have 6 freshmen on the team. A few sophomores, a few juniors. So they're only losing a few kids off the team this year, but they have some young ones coming. And the 1 pitch going to be lined to left field and caught by Krista Miller out there for out number 2.
Nice job by Edwards, put a drive into that ball. But Krista Miller was able to find it, locate it, get the out. I mean, pretty much what's going on here right now. Not too many pitches, balls get put in play, defense is doing their job.
Girls are putting the ball in play for sure. There's 2 outs here, top of the second inning. Kaylee Watkins steps in, the left fielder. She's going to drop a bunt. It's going to be fielded by Tatro, fires to first, and she beats it out, does Watkins for an infield hit.
Nice job by Tatro to come off the mound and get it, but Watkins has a lot of speed. She was able to get down that first base line and get on.
That was kind of a drag bunt. She's probably trying to put it down the third base line a little bit more than she did. She put her almost right out in front of the circle. That's why Tatro was able to field it.
It's one of those bunts that you wish she was on a dirt field. It hit the dirt and kind of stopped, but that one there just picked up speed.
Now we're back to the top of the order now as Nadia Alicehouse takes strike 1. She popped out to the first baseman, Specht, to lead off the ball game. 2 outs, runner on first. Tapper right back to Tatro. She throws on to Specht for out number 3. That's going to do it for the Claymont Mustangs. And after 1.5, Claymont 1, Garaway 0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors here today for the Lady Mustangs of Claymont and the Lady Pirates of Garaway. We're in the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Claymont. Bell Tatro, the pitcher, steps in for the Lady Pirates in the cleanup spot. We have Tatro, Kayla Miller, and Jody Mast here in the bottom of the second as Tatro takes low and outside for ball one. Again, Tatro, Kayla Miller, Jody Mast, Zoe Jump, Lily Specht, and Krista Miller. Your lineup for the Lady Pirates. The 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and hit to second base. Second baseman fields it, and she is called out at first as a second baseman. Ava Edwards does a nice job to recover after bobbling the initial grounder to get Tatro running down the line.
Yeah, that ball got in on Edwards pretty quick, and she got a glove on it, but it kind of went back down to the ground at the same time. She kept her composure, was able to pick it up off the turf and throw it over to first base to get the out.
Batting fifth coming in, Kayla Miller, the catcher, wears number 28. The first pitch to her, swung on and driven down the left field line, but foul for strike one.
She got around on that one pretty quick, drove it right over there to Coach Rick Johnson in the third base coach's box.
Rick would have put up his right arm. He might have caught that. Probably would have stung a little bit, but he probably could have caught it. Here the Garaway dugout in the background, getting behind their catcher. Strike two called on the outside corner to Kayla Miller now. No balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Claymont. Beautiful day for some high school softball between Claymont and Garaway. A lot better than Monday would have been. The 0-2 pitch going to be outside for ball one as the catcher set up way outside, trying to get Miller to chase it out there. Miller was able to hold off now as the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hard shot down third base line, but foul. The count remains at 1-2.
Yeah, you can tell Miller's probably used to seeing Duvall last night, who brings a lot more speed, so she's getting around on these pitches pretty fast.
Probably a change for the Pirates. The 1-2 pitch swung on again, dribbled down third base line and foul. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Our instant replay today brought to you by Advancing Athletics. And, of course, our mobile studio sponsor is PAC Drilling. Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas here at Garaway on the Hill for the Lady Pirates and Lady Mustangs. 1-0, bottom of the second. 1-2 pitch going to be popped up. Second baseman hauls it in for out number 2. Ava Edwards has both putouts here in the second inning.
Yeah, the Mustang defense is playing good right now, backing up their pitcher. Try to get out of this inning.
Number 20, Jody Mast, the center fielder, steps in now. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Claymont leads Garaway with Riley Groh in the circle for the Mustangs. First pitch swung on and dribbled down to third base. Fielded by the third baseman, fires on to first. And that is going to be out number 3. Another quick inning for Groh in the circle. And after 2, Claymont 1, Garaway 0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center. your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Top of the third inning, 1-0. Claymont leads the Lady Pirates of Garaway. First pitch now into McKenna Brown as she fouls it off for strike one. Stacy Patterson hollering down instructions from the third base coach's box to her senior center fielder, McKenna Brown. The 0-1 pitch going to be high and outside for ball one.
That last pitch for McKenna Brown was the first pitch that she was able to swing at. Although last time she batted was 4 straight balls.
Yep. 4-pitch walk, her first time up, scored the lone run here in the game. It's a 1-1 count now, the pitch. Going to be high for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike now to McKenna Brown. Two-one pitch going to be popped up. Catcher running for it, and she is able to hang on for it as Kayla Miller. It almost pops out of her glove, but they were able to retire McKenna Brown on the foul pop out by the catcher, Kayla Miller.
Yeah, nice job by Kayla Miller right there to get it as her and the third base were coming towards each other. Not sure if there was just some miscommunication up, but I thought they were going to collide there for a second.
I think both of them were coming hard at it, Shelby Gerber and Kayla Miller. And first pitch in to Riley Groves on the outside corner for strike one. Grow had a nice line drive double off the left center field fence her first time up. On that pop out just a moment ago, I think Gerber and Miller were going at it so hard they almost collided, like you said, as the next pitch is going to be outside for ball one. And you saw at the end of it the ball kind of almost pop out of the glove as it was facing the ground. And Gerber puts her hand underneath to try to make sure that they hang on to it. Now the 1-1 pitch, off speed, just outside for ball two.
Nice job by Grow right there to hold back for the Mustangs. She was loaded, she was ready to go, and she was able to fight the urge.
Again, Grow 1 for 1 on the day with a double. And the 2-1 pitch going to be lined just over the second baseman's head for a base hit now as Riley Grow is 2 for 2 on the day.
Nice piece of hitting by Riley Grow today.
She is 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Halfway to the cycle is Whitney Watkins going to be the courtesy runner for Grow at first base. Going to bring in Haley Fellows, who singled her last at bat. Stranded at second. First pitch. Swung on and lined into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit as the courtesy runner Watkins gets to second on the throw. So 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the third.
Nice job by Zoe Jump to get a hold of that ball and get it in. That was able to hold the runner at second.
Going to bring in number 4, Maria Bowersock, the right fielder. She struck out looking her first time up. Again, runners on first and second. First pitch, swing and a miss by Bowersock. She wasn't going to get cheated on that swing.
No, Bowersock took a pretty hard swing at that one right there, and luckily for the Pirates, she didn't connect with it.
She would have hit that one. It might have been in the crowd in left center field. And the 0-1 pitch, just outside, ball one. One out, top of the third inning. Runners on first and second. And the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike 2.
Nice pitch location by Tatro right there. She comes in on the inside corner and freezes the batter.
Claymont hitting the ball hard today. They've had a couple of bloop hits, but, man, they've hit the ball hard a couple of times. Just outside for ball 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. defensive lineup for the Pirates. Krista Miller in left, Jody Mass in center, Zoe Jump in right, Specht at first, Grace Yoder at second. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Big out for Tatro right there. She could help herself out a lot right here so she can get out of this inning with 2 runners on.
Now number 16, Meadow Duvall, the third baseman, steps in. She flew out to the center fielder, Jody Mast, her first time up. Runners on first and second, 2 out here, top of the 3rd. First pitch, going to be outside, ball 1.
Duvall, one of the seniors for the Mustangs.
One-0 pitch, swung on and popped up. Who's going to call it? It's going to be the shortstop, Jordan Kime. She makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the top of the 3rd inning. 2 runners left, and after 2.5, Claymont 1, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back to Big Z Sports and the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. First pitch to Zoe Jump is swung on and missed for strike 1 to start the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that ball went up and went outside and Jump went after it.
She jumped after it. 0-1 count to Zoe Jump. That's going to be a changeup outside and low for ball 1. Jump, Specht, and Miller, Krista Miller that is, here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 pitch, swung on and dribbled down the third base line, but foul for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes now to Zoe Jump, the right fielder. She bats from the right side, wears number 5. And the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed at a high fastball for strike 3 and out number 1.
Nice job by Groh right there. She kind of went low, went high, went low, come back high, and got her to swing at it.
Stepping in now, number 32, Lily Specht, the first baseman. She has some power. She put one out of here to right field against the, I believe it was against New Philadelphia a couple of weeks ago. Takes that one low and outside for ball 1. 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd, Claymont leads 1-0 over the Lady Pirates. Wind blowing out to right field. That ball is stung into left field, but right at the left fielder, Kaylee Watkins, for out number 2.
Yeah, the Pirates are putting some drives into some balls that's head to the outfield. Thing is, the outfielders don't have to take one step. It's coming right to them.
You know what those are called? Atom balls. Right at them. Nice hard line drive off the bat of Lily Specht, but just right at Watkins there in left field. Going to bring in number 7, Krista Miller. She is the left fielder for the Garaway Pirates. Lines the first one down the third base line and foul. Krista is a freshman.
You know, if I was a betting man, I'd place a bet that Coach Johnson's going to get hit by one of his players sometime today.
He's just tempting them. Hey, put one on me, put one on me. The 0-1 pitch. Just outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Krista Miller, the left fielder. She's a freshman. And the pitch. That's going to be down and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Krista Miller. Where's number 7? Bats from the right side. 2-1 pitch, swung on and popped up. Going to be McKenna Brown in center field, and that's going to be out number 3. 1-2-3 inning again for the Garaway Lady Pirates, and after 3, Claymont 1, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
We are Claymont High School students. Teenagers love a party, especially during prom and graduation season. Often alcohol is involved. Some parents think that hosting a teen drinking party in their home will keep the kids out of trouble.
While their intentions are good, it's illegal, unsafe, and unhealthy for anyone under the age of 21 to drink alcohol.
Did you know parents who host lose the most?
Here are the facts. If you make alcohol available at teen parties, you can be prosecuted.
This message brought to you by Claymont High School students, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors, as Tatro gets one past Anna Bloom, the shortstop, for strike 1. Bloom, Edwards, and Watkins here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-0. Claymont leads Garaway. Going to be a bunt back here to the screen for strike 1. Or strike 2, excuse me. No balls and 2 strikes now to Bloom, the shortstop.
Bloom, a sophomore for the Mustangs. Like I said, both of these teams have a lot of youth in their lineup, so these 2 teams will be contending in the IVC for years to come.
The 0-2 pitch. Just outside for ball 1. The Garaway Pirates, they have 2 seniors, Shelby Gerber and Lily Specht, the 2 corner players, third base and first base. 5 seniors for the Mustangs. So very young teams here today. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3.
Garaway got 3 freshmen in the starting lineup.
And they're twins. I believe Kayla and Krista are twins.
The Mustangs, they got 1 in the starting lineup, Ava Edwards, but they also have another freshman in Abby Johnson, who does a lot of catching for the Mustangs, usually when Duvall was pitching.
Now going to bring in Ava Edwards. The first pitch to her going to be shot up the middle and just out of the reach of the shortstop, Jordan Kime, for a base hit.
Nice job by Edwards right there to put a drive into that ball. Last time she drove one in out to left field, but it was caught. This time she gets on base.
So she is now 1 for 2 on the day, and at first base after the single brings in number 2, Kaylee Watkins. Had a single her first time up, a beautiful bunt single. Beat it out.
I'm going to guess maybe that's the same thing that's going to happen right here.
I would think, to try to get the runner up. Yep, she squares and offers. The runner takes off, and she is out at second. Nice throw by the catcher, Kayla Miller, to gun down the runner. Edwards at second base as Jordan Kime takes the throw for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by the freshman catcher to come up and gun her down.
So a strike on the batter, Kaylee Watkins, as she offered at the bunt. But Miller was able to gun down the runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Now in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes to Kaylee Watkins.
What's more impressive about that throw is Miller. When Watkins offered at the bunt, she kind of went out of the batter's box in front of Miller, so Miller had to adjust for the batter too.
The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's going to do it. A 1-2-3 inning now for the Lady Pirates, and after 3.5, 1-0 Claymont. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors all spring long for spring sports with Big Z Sports. We are going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Claymont leads 1-0. They scored back in the first inning. And Garaway looking for their first hit of the game still. They've been retired 1-2-3 in the first 3 innings. Takes us back to the top of the order. Number 11, Shelby Gerber, the third baseman. She lined out to the center fielder. Her first at bat on the first pitch. She takes a strike outside for ball 1.
Gerber's one of those big bats for the Pirates. If she can get a hold of one, she can drive it. And right now, if you get it up in the jet stream, it's blowing out the right field, so you get a little help.
The 0-1 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1. Gerber, one of the freshmen, one of the seniors for the Lady Pirates. She plays third base, leads off. And the 1-1 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 2.
You can hear the Pirates dugout in the background. They're one of those clubs that like to make a lot of noise.
I love that about softball. I think that's a really cool as that ball is going to be down and outside for ball 3. Gerber has the count in her favor now at 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 Claymont. Garaway looking for their first hit of the day. The 3-1 pitch swung on, and again, that's going to be popped up. And that's going to drop in between the second baseman and the right fielder for a base hit for Shelby Gerber. The first hit of the ball game for the Pirates.
Yeah, that might have been a mistake right there. Second baseman probably should have backed off to see if one of the outfielders could get to it, but I think they were kind of giving her room, and at the last second she lost the ball.
That's going to bring in number 2, Grace Yoder, the second baseman. She grounded out to the shortstop, her first at bat. She drops a bunt down, picked up by the third baseman, and she is going to be out at first base on a nice play by the third baseman for the second baseman covering, but the runner does advance to second base. On the sacrifice, 5-4. It's going to bring in number 12, Jordan Kime, the shortstop. Jordan popped out to the center fielder her first time up, swings on the first pitch, gets it up in that air. The shortstop going out for it, left fielder going out for it. She calls it off and makes the catch. Does Kaylee Watkins for out number 2.
Nice job by the shortstop, Anna Bloom. She first went up and was looking for it, and before she ever realized where it was at, she turned and she pointed to the left fielder, Kaylee Watkins, and said, "It's yours." Kaylee come in and made the catch. So nice job by Anna Bloom being the quarterback out there.
Bell Tatro with a line drive, single into right field. They get the ball back in quick, and the throw gets away, allows Gerber to score from second base, and Bell Tatro with an RBI single to tie this one up at 1 apiece.
Just like last night, Garaway was able to get rolling in the fourth inning, and they've already scored 1 tonight in the fourth inning.
So 13 comes in, and that's going to be Ava Starner, going to be a courtesy runner for Bell Tatro. Tatro, RBI single there to knock in Gerber to tie the ball game up. Going to bring in number 28, Kayla Miller. Kayla's the catcher, the freshman catcher. First pitch, swung on and driven out to center field. Brown goes back, it's overhead off the wall, and that's going to get in another run, as it's going to be a long single as Starner scores from second base to give the Lady Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Nice job right there by Miller. She put a big drive into it, got it up in the air, got a little bit of that jet stream, helped carry it a little bit further, just not quite far enough, but it hit the bottom of the fence, about 1.5 feet short of going over.
Another courtesy runner coming in for the catcher, Kayla Miller. See what number is that? Number 4. That is Caitlin Mast, the sophomore, going to run for the catcher. So an RBI single by Kayla Miller, an RBI single by Belle Tatro. Gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead. First pitch, strike called to Jody Mast. Pirates on the board here in the bottom of the fourth with 2 runs. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on again, popped up in the air. The center fielder Brown calls for it and has it for out number 3. But the Pirates do damage. They score 2 runs here in the bottom of the fourth to take the lead. 2-1, and after 4, Garaway 2, Claymont 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. 2-1, top of the 5th inning. Nadia Alicehouse now batting and takes strike 1. That ball is just outside from Tatro. Runs the count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Alicehouse 0 for 2 on the day. She popped out to the third baseman and grounded out back to Tatro in the circle. Going to be high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the catcher, Nadia Alicehouse. She is a junior, plays shortstop, third base, and catches. Today she is catching. The 2-1 pitch. Right down Broadway for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nadia Alicehouse has the count even now. Her team trails 2-1 here, top of the 5th inning. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and dribbled out to second base. Going to be fielded and throw on to first. Out. Nice play by Grace Yoder to get a hustly Nadia Alicehouse hustling down the line for out number 1.
Yeah, nice job by Yoder to get the ball there. Alicehouse has got a lot of speed to her, and she made it close just for a throw coming from second base.
Now McKenna Brown, the center fielder, steps in. She is 0 for 1 on the day. Has scored the 1 run by the Claymont Mustangs. She walked back in the first as she takes strike 1 on the outside corner. She popped out foul territory to the catcher her last time up. The 0-1 pitch just outside for ball 1.
Nice job by Kenna Brown right there as that ball was going to the outside. She was able to lay off of it. Tatro likes to paint those corners.
1-1 pitch just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to McKenna Brown, the center fielder, left-handed hitting center fielder for the Lady Mustangs. 2-1 pitch, inside corner, strike 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the break-even pitch. Swung on and driven out to left field. That's going to get down and on past the left fielder, Krista Miller. That gets all the way to the fence. McKenna Brown hits second. She's on to third, and she is going to be held up there by head coach Stacy Patterson for a triple with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, nice job by McKenna Brown right there to get that ball out to left field. Left fielder Krista Miller kind of just misplayed it wrong and let the ball get down in front of her and get underneath her glove and roll back. And she kind of had to chase it down.
That's going to bring up the pitcher, Riley Groh. She is 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. doing a nice job in the circle as well as she takes a strike on the outside corner.
Girl realizes she missed one right there. She kind of laid off of it, and after the pitcher hit the pitch hit the glove, she just kind of smiled and thought, I've missed my opportunity.
Now the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be high for ball one. A little cloudy now. The sun has went in behind the clouds. Not a bad thing sometimes.
Grow, who's had a hot bat so far this game, would like to put another one in play right here.
1-1 pitch. Right on the outside corner for strike two now. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Riley Grow. The pitcher for the Lady Mustangs. She is only a sophomore. Runner on third is McKenna Brown after the 1-out triple just a few moments ago. Grow now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Riley Grow. She bats from the left side, throws from the left side. Wears lucky number 13. Tatro gets the sign and delivers. Swung on and driven into left center field. That's going to be down for another hit for Grow as she gets down, and the run scores from third base to tie the game at 2. Nice piece of hitting there for Grow. Went with the pitch, drove it to left field for the base hit. She's now 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI.
Whitney Watkins in the run for Grow again.
Haley Fellows steps in. She takes the first pitch and drives it into right center field. And that's going to get cut off in the gap by the center fielder. And they're going to have a play at third. They throw it down and they get her. No, they call her safe under the tag, does the third base umpire. Great throw by Jody Mast to try to get the runner at third. As Haley Fellows lined one in the gap, she goes on to second on the throw. So now we have 1 out with 2 runners on for the Mustangs.
I think Watkins hesitated coming around second. She wasn't really paying attention to her coach. Her coach was wanting her to keep running, and she kind of picked speed up again, and it made it a close play.
So Coach Rick Johnson now out to the circle to talk to his team to settle them down, get them back in, get their heads back in the game, and make some strategic moves here. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this with Big Z Sports.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Coach Johnson is done talking to his team as the first batter now tries to bunt. And that's going to be Maria Bowersock, and she misses for strike 1. Runners on second and third with 1 out, 1 run in here in the top of the 5th inning. Score tied 2-2. The 0-1 pitch swung on and driven out to right field. And that is going to get down for a base hit. That's going to get 2 runs in as Bowersock gets, they're going to get caught up between second and third, and she is going to get tagged out as the runner from third held up and went back. And the Bowersock was aggressive going around second, heading to third.
Actually, the runner on third actually tripped and fell, so she got up and got back to the bag. But she probably should have, after they was going after the runner in between the seconds, she probably could have got home then, but she chose to hold up anyhow.
So 1 run in on the double, and that gives the Lady Mustangs a 3-2 lead. First pitch, and that's going to be popped up down the right field line and caught to end the inning for the Garaway Lady Pirates as Meadow Duvall flies out to the right fielder. Zoe Jump. But 2 runs gives the Mustangs a lead, and after 4.5, Claymont 3, Garaway 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at WMCommercialRoofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Welcome back to the Hill in Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas as number 19. It's a Glazer batting now for the right fielder Zoe Jump. Again, Glazer, the freshman, number 19, batting for Zoe Jump here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Coach Johnson telling her she's got to keep her head on it. She pulled her head a little bit.
Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and driven into center field. That's going to get over the center fielder's head, and that gets all the way to the fence as the runner holds at first. Does Glazer with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Big leadoff single right there. Put the drive to it. Kept her head on it just like Coach Johnson wanted her to.
McKenna Brown was playing a little shallow there in center field, and Glazer was able to put the ball over her head for a single. Brown did a nice job to recover to get back to first, or to recover to get back to it. Looks like we're going to have another courtesy runner. And again, number 4 is going to come in. Caitlin Mass going to be the courtesy runner for Glazer. So we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2, Claymont leads the Lady Pirates of Garaway. Lily Speck, the first baseman, stepping into the batter's box. She lined out to the left fielder. She put it on a rope, too, off the bat on her first at bat for out number 2 of the 3rd inning. She steps in at 0-1. Takes a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike.
Riley Grove's done a nice job in the circle today, and her defense has backed her up, and that's what the Mustangs got to continue to do right here is you face these Pirates.
Speck, the 0-1 pitch. And she did not swing as they check down to the umpire, and he says no, so it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike to Lily Speck.
I kind of thought maybe that was kind of a wasted check down considering he wasn't standing at first base.
I wasn't going to say anything, but hey, I get what you're saying, Shannon. I mean, I don't know how he could have seen it anyway, but hey, you know what? They did it, and he called it like he saw it.
Hey, he's just got to appease the people, and he called it, and that's probably what the first base umpire thought. You had a better view than I did.
Yep.
She was safe.
Yeah. Inside corner, strike 2 now to Speck. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first is Mast, who is a courtesy runner for the pinch hitter, Glazer. Glazer pitch hit for jump. 2-2 pitch fouled off back to the screen. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Glazer batted for jump, and then Mast came in to run for Glazer. Hopefully I got that straight.
And I got bingo. 4-5-12.
4-5-12. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Nice job by Riley Grow right there. She just kind of came after her, and she took a big cut and got the out.
The 9th batter, number 7, Krista Miller, steps in, the left fielder. She flew out to the center fielder, Brown. in the third. Now she's going to fake and square to bunt and pulls back for ball one.
Nice job by the Mustangs defense there. They were all moving, getting in the positions they need to be in case there was a bunt, but it was just too low.
The 0-1 pitch going to be bunted down the first base line, but just goes foul for strike one.
Nice job by the first baseman Fellows to just make sure it rolled foul before she picked it up. That ball rolled a long ways on the turf.
Coach Johnson barking out instructions to Miller. Gets back in now with a 1-1 count. And the pitch. Swung on and driven into left field. That's going to be a base hit as the runner gets to second. And now there's 2 on and 1 out. And back to the top of the order for the Lady Pirates.
Last night there wasn't much offense in that game. Tonight the offense is really taking over.
The bats are alive here today. Not many runs today, but 3-2. But, man, a lot of hard hit balls. Now Shelby Gerber, she had a hard hit ball her last time, a single. That's going to be a changeup outside for ball one. Gerber is 1 for 2 on the day, lined out to center field and singled her last time up and scored. The senior third baseman, swing and foul off to the screen to run the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Only 1 out right now. If Grove can figure out a way to get Gerber to sit down right here, that would be a big advantage in her favor.
The 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled off back behind us for strike 2. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Shelby Gerber, the senior third baseman for the Lady Pirates. Grace Yoder on deck for the Lady Pirates. Jordan Kime in the hole if they were to get that far. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop. Can't get it out of her glove, and everybody's going to be safe. It was a hard hit grounder to the shortstop. Ava Bloom couldn't get it out of her glove, and now the bases are loaded for the Lady Pirates. That's going to bring in number 2, Grace Yoder, the second baseman. She's 0 for 2 on the day. She grounded out to the shortstop and grounded out to the third baseman. First pitch going to be swung on and fouled back and out of play just over the screen for strike 1.
Naughty Alice House did a nice job. She turned around, got her helmet off, and located the ball, but it just went over the fence.
So bases full of Lady Pirates with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Grace Yoder, the batter, an 0-1 count. The pitch swung on again, fouled back to the screen for strike 2. Now no balls and 2 strikes to Grace Yoder. Grace is a junior for the Lady Pirates. Now the 0-2 pitch. Going to be outside for ball 1. You can hear the Lady Pirate dugout in the background getting behind their teammates on the field. The 1-2 pitch swung on, going to be popped up, and it's going to fall in between, and they're going to throw the ball home. And they call her out at the plate as it was a single to center field, and it was blooped in between the shortstop and center fielder for a hit. But they get the runner coming home from third because she had to hold up to make sure it wasn't caught. So that's going to be a fielder's choice 8-2 put out for out number 2.
Nice job by McKenna Brown. She knew she couldn't catch it, so she waited, took it off 1 hop, throwed it in. Alice House was able to get it.
First pitch to Jordan Kime going to be called strike 1. Bases still loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jordan Kime at the plate. Going to be high and inside for ball number 1.
Pirates got the bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Looking for that clutch hit out of Jordan Kime. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to third. She fields it and steps on third for out number 3. The Pirates leave them loaded after 5 and trail the Lady Mustangs at Claymont 3-2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yorksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yorksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yorksville, 740-922-9084.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital, our presenting sponsors here today for high school softball and all season long. Coming up, our Kime postgame and, of course, our McInturf Realty player of the game. Top of the sixth inning, 3-2. Claymont leads Garaway in girls high school softball. Belle Tatro in the circle for the Lady Pirates. Anna Bloom, the shortstop, first batter. She squares around. And they say that she did not offer at that for ball one. Not sure how she did not offer at that, but hey, ball one nonetheless. And the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be bunted foul for strike one.
Yeah, she got the ball. She got the bat on that one, but it just went over into the left-handed batter's box.
Anna Bloom, the shortstop, leading off. Ava Edwards, the second baseman, and Kaylee Watkins, the three batters, to lead off the inning here in the top of the sixth for the Lady Mustangs. Leading 3-2 over Garaway Lady Pirates here on the Hill in Sugarcreek. Belle Tatro in the circle for the Lady Pirates. 1-1 count to Anna Bloom. The pitch swung on and missed for strike two.
Coach Patterson sending down some instructions to Anna Bloom.
1-2 count to Bloom, the shortstop. Tatro gets her sign and delivers. Going to be high for ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Anna Bloom. Coach Patterson barking out signals from the Lady Mustangs third base coaching box to her shortstop, Anna Bloom. 2-2. Tatro looks down at the wristband, shakes her head, now takes a deep breath and delivers. Swing and a foul ball. Back behind us, the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of a lot of strategy going into play here. Coach Johnson back out talking to the umpire.
So the discussion is over. Now back into the batter's box. 2-2 count to Anna Bloom. Tatro gets the sign and delivers. Just outside for ball 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bloom doing a nice job here battling back.
Bloom 0 for 2 on the day. She popped out to the shortstop, Jordan Kime, and struck out. Squares around like she's going to bunt again. Payoff pitch swung on and fouled off to the screen again. Count remains full at 3-2.
Not quite sure how many pitches have been thrown here, but I'm sure we're got to be getting close to getting double digits.
Battle between Tatro and Bloom. Full count. Tatro steps back in the circle, gets her sign, and delivers the payoff pitch. Just going to be high for ball 4 as Bloom issued the walk.
Bloom knew that was a walk before the umpire even moved. She just took off down to first base.
Home plate umpires called a couple strikes at the belt here today, so I wasn't quite sure on what he was going to call it, but Bloom was confident, like you said, Shannon, that it was ball 4, so she took off. Now the first pitch is going to be grounded back to Tatro. She steps and throws to first to get the out of Ava Edwards on the first pitch.
Yeah, nice job by Tatro right there to get her glove on it. And she possibly could have turned and tried to make a play at second, but she just went with the sure out and got the one out and go after the next batter.
So Bloom now on second. She bunts one up in the air. Throw by Tatro.
She's safe at first.
She is safe at first base, so that's going to be another bunt single by Kaylee Watkins. So now we're going to have runners on first and third for the Lady Mustangs. Going to bring us back to the top of the order, and the catcher, Nadia Alicehouse. She's all of about 5 foot tall. She takes it for ball one as the runner from first, Kaylee Watkins, moves up.
Earlier this year when me and Nick did the Claymont Ridgewood game, got to watch Nadia Alicehouse, and she has a lot of speed.
That's why she's in that leadoff spot as she takes strike one on the inside corner at 1 ball and 1 strike. Fast little catcher for the Lady Mustangs leading off. And she's only a freshman. Excuse me. She's a junior. Her sister's a freshman. Next ball is going to be outside for ball 2. So Nadia Alicehouse is a junior. Shelby, I would presume it's her sister, is a freshman. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be a foul ball, as it says it hit the bat of Alicehouse to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. Bloom on third. Kaylee Watkins on second with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Claymont leads 3-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and bounced back to Tatro. She gets a glove on it, and that's going to be an infield base hit and an RBI for Nadia Alicehouse to expand the lead to 4-2.
Alicehouse put a drive into that ball, went down, hit the turf, and when it hit that turf, it just bounced straight up in the air, went off the top of Tatro's glove. She was able to get the first and score a run.
So an RBI single there for Nadia Alicehouse. It's going to bring in number 27, McKenna Brown. It's going to be inside for ball 1 as Alicehouse advances on to second. One ball, no strikes to Brown. First pitch, second. Going to be on the outside corner for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to McKenna Brown. McKenna is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a triple. Triple out to left field last inning. Takes the next pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to McKenna Brown. As the catcher, Kayla Miller, calls time to go out to talk to her pitcher, Tatro. Mustangs lead 4-2 here, top of the 6th inning. 1 out, runners on second and third. The 2-1 pitch. And we swung on and dribbled out to shortstop. They throw to third to get the runner, and she cannot hang on to it. Does Gerber, and another run scores, and Kaylee Watkins to make the lead 5-2 Claymont.
Lady Mustangs are rolling right now. They got the bats going, done a nice job on the base running.
It's going to be a fielder's choice and RBI for McKenna Brown.
Mustangs only have 1 out, still got runners on second and third, and brings up the hottest bat of the game right now.
Riley Groh, 3 for 3 on the day. 2 singles and a double. An RBI and a run score. Takes first pitch, strike right down the middle. Groh doing a nice job in the circle today as well for the Lady Mustangs. The sophomore pitcher. Just outside for ball 1. Runners on second and third. McKenna Brown on second. Nadia Alicehouse on third. Pitch swung on and down to Speck. She fires home. Not going to be in time as Alicehouse scores on the ground out by Riley Groh.
There's that speed by Alicehouse. She waited just for a split second. As they throw it to first, she was able to run down there and give the patent Pete Rose slide to come in and touch the plate to score. That puts the Mustangs up 6-2.
3 runs here in the top of the 6th inning for the Lady Mustangs. Brings in Haley Fellows. She takes the first pitch outside and low. Runner on third, that's McKenna Brown. 2 outs here, 3 runs in for the Lady Mustangs. Next pitch going to be high for ball number 2.
Fellows is another one of those big bats for the Mustangs.
I'd be remiss not to mention happy belated birthday to your twins, Sydney and Ashton. I believe it was yesterday, right? Or
Yep.
2 days? Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday they turned 19 years old.
Oh goodness, that makes you gotta make you feel a little old, Shannon.
Oh, I am old. I feel it every day. I am old.
So Ashton and Sydney turned 19 yesterday, and Nora and Braden, I believe, are about the same age. They're both in 8th grade, right?
Yep. Nora will be 15 in October.
Swing and a miss by Fellows to run the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Braden turns 14 in May, and Nora turns 15 in October.
Yeah, so Braden's birthday is at the end of his school year, to where Nora
is at the beginning.
Was at the beginning, so it pushed her back to where she had to start school, late.
2-2 pitch going to be high for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Haley Fellows, the first baseman. She's 3 for 3 on the day with 3 singles. And now the payoff pitch from Tatro. Swing and a foul off the facing of the dugout as you hear the Lady Mustangs dugout scream when it hits the facing of the dugout. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
They screamed. They're all in there laughing, and Fellows is all business. She didn't make a smile or anything. She's just gripping on that bat, and she says, throw me another one.
Payoff pitch. Swung on and popped up back behind us. And out of play, the count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Usually there's little kids everywhere running for those balls, but Adam's just sitting over there on the hillside, and there's another kid sitting on the hillside, and nobody's running after that ball.
Like it says Quaker baseball and the kid up there next to Adam. Payoff pitch, swung on and fouled off right in front of us. Count remains full at 3-2.
Coach Patterson yelling down there to the Fellows, telling her to keep fighting.
Three balls and 2 strikes to Fellows. The payoff pitch. Swung on and dribbled down to third. Gerber picks it and fires it over to Speck for out number 3. But 3 big runs for the Claymont Lady Mustangs to grow the lead to 6-2. And after 5.5, Claymont 6, Garaway 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Back on the hill in Sugarcreek, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas as Bell Tatro steps in and takes strike one. The count now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Tatro on the day is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. She fouls that one off back to the screen for strike 2.
Yeah, the ball started to rise on her, and she was already committed, so she had to go up after it and make contact with it just to be able to foul it off.
Tatro, a junior, has a 1-2 pitch. It's going to be a changeup outside for ball 2. She grounded out to the second baseman and RBI single her last at bat. Advanced to second on the throw and later scored. Swung on and driven down the third base line. That's going to be scooped up by the third baseman, Meadow Duvall, and throws out Tatro at first. Great play by Duvall at third.
Yeah, you know, for somebody who's usually standing in the circle throwing a lot of strikes, Meadow Duvall's playing lights out over there at third base today. That's 2 great plays by Meadow Duvall at third.
It's going to bring in the catcher, number 28, Kayla Miller. She had an RBI single her last at bat and popped out to the second baseman in her first at bat. She gets the bat on the ball, and that's going to be down out of the play down the left field line for strike 1.
Yeah, she put a lot of power behind that one. Just got around on it too early. That's something she's been doing all night. She's been getting the bat speed around pretty quick on them.
The 0-1 pitch to Miller. She lays off of it, and it comes back across the plate for strike 2.
Coach Johnson sending some confidence down here to the batter's box to her, telling her she's got it.
No balls, 2 strikes to Kayla Miller. Going to be high and outside for ball 1. Kayla Miller, only a freshman. Swings and pops it up to the catcher, Alice House, and she makes the play for out number 2.
Nice job by Alice House. Comes up out of her stance, sheds the helmet as she's coming up, locates the ball, and she just calls everybody off. She tells them, it's mine. Go back to your position.
Nope, I've got it. It's mine. Jody Mass, the center fielder, steps in, batting 6th. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to the third baseman and flew out to center field. First pitch swung on and tapped down the third base line and foul.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Mast has a couple home runs for the Pirates this year.
The Pirates can definitely hit the ball out of the park.
Coach Johnson was telling me when we were up here for the Indian Valley game how they got a new pitching machine this year.
Next pitch going to be high and inside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, to Jody Mass, the center fielder. Yeah, that pitching machine really helps. 1-1 pitch. Just inside for ball 2. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. The 2-1 pitch. Going to be on the outside corner for strike 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The sophomore Riley Groh is having herself a nice day in the circle for the Mustangs.
2-2 pitch swung on. Driven out to left center field, and McKenna Brown on the run catches it and runs into the fence for out number 3, and that's going to do it for the 6th inning. We're headed to the 7th. The Claymont Mustangs lead 6-2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a
Big Z Sports back on the hill in Sugarcreek. High school softball as Tatro delivers the first pitch to Maria Bowersock on the outside corner for strike one. Bowersock, Duvall, and Bloom here in the top of the 7th. Claymont leads the Garaway Lady Pirates 6-2. Tatro in the circle, gets the sign, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Center fielder calling it and has it is Jody Mass for out number 1.
This might be one of the first softball games that I've covered this year where the outfielders got a lot of work. Usually the pitchers do all the work, and they just get backed up by the defense. But today, man, the outfielders have got a lot of work.
Good to let this. Tatro had 15 strikeouts last night. Today she has 1, 2, 3. She has 3 on the day today. As the first pitch is going to be a ball to Meadow Duvall. Duvall playing third tonight. Pitched last night for the Lady Mustangs. She is 0 for 3 on the day. Flew out to center, popped out to the shortstop, and flew out to the right fielder to end an inning. So 2 balls and no strikes now to Duvall. One of the 5 seniors for Stacy Patterson's Lady Mustangs. 2-0 pitch outside for ball number 3. 3 balls, no strikes to Meadow Duvall. Anna Bloom on deck, the shortstop for the Lady Mustangs. She started off the inning with a walk, did Bloom the last inning. Inside corner, strike 1 now. 3 balls and 1 strike to Meadow Duvall.
Yeah, Tatra's got to find a way to set these first 3 batters down. She's already put 1 down. Get out of here, and hopefully her Pirate offense can get going here in the bottom of the 7th as they trail 6-2.
3-1 pitch going to be popped up. The shortstop running out after Kime, and she makes a jumping catch there at shortstop. Shortstop does Jordan Kime. Great play by the Pirate shortstop for out number. Was that out number 2 here in the top of the 7th? Now Anna Bloom, the shortstop, steps in. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and a run scored. And the first pitch. Swung on and driven down the right field line and foul for strike 1.
Coach Patterson giving some batting instructions to Anna Bloom all night. She's been working with her. She's been putting contact on the ball, just not getting it in the field of play.
No balls, 1 strike. No ball, 1 strike to Bloom. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. Claymont leads 6-2. The 0-1 pitch swung on, again fouled off to the screen for strike 2. Come to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Pirates will have Jump, Specht, and Miller, the bottom 3 of the order. And then back to the top for the Lady Pirates in the bottom of the 7th. And the 0-2 pitch going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Or should I say in the turf? In the dirt. That's what I'm saying.
It'll always be in the dirt.
In the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes to Anna Bloom, the shortstop. Chokes up on that bat. Squats down in her stance. Fouls off the pitch to stay alive at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Coach Patterson doing a nice job of giving instructions to Anna Bloom. Anna, only a sophomore, plays shortstop and catches. Has a 1-2 count. Now the pitch. Swung on and popped up to the second baseman, Mast, Grace Yoder, as she makes the catch for out number 3. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. The Pirates need 4 to keep it going as they trail 6-2 to the Claymont Lady Mustangs. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
We're talking for you so you guys can hear us. Back on the hill in Sugarcreek as we're having a nice conversation with the catcher, Nadia Alicehouse, there in the timeout. And the Pirates, bottom of the 7th inning, as the Pirates are going to have Zoe Jump, Lily Specht, and Krista Miller. Nope, number 19, actually, that's going to be Glazer, going to be batting as she grounds one to Duvall at third, fires on to first for out number 1 on one pitch. Again, that was Glazer batting for Jump in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's going to be 1 out on one pitch.
That's what you like right there, your Mustangs. She put it across the plate. She made contact with it. Duvall made a nice place over there at third, off the one hop, scooped it. Nice little routine play for the Mustangs.
Lily Specht, the first baseman, steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to her. Be inside for ball 1. Specht, 0 for 2 on the day. 1-0 count. Riley Grove pitches. Swing. And it's going to be a fly ball to center field. That's hit deep, and that's going to be out of here for a home run. As Lily Specht sends one out of here to center field. That got up in the wind, Shannon, and just kept going. That looked like a routine fly ball off the bat, and it just kept going out of here as Lily Specht sends one out in center field to cut the lead to 6-3.
Yeah, she had a nice drive. She put a nice little drive into that one. It got it up, and it looked like McKenna Brown was going to be able to track it down, and then she just ran out of room out there, and McKenna's kind of just smiling. She knew it was a well-hit ball.
That's going to bring up number 7, Krista Miller, the left fielder. She is 1 for 2 on the day. She flew out to center field and singled her last time. She swings at 1 in the dirt for strike 1. So 6-3 now, bottom of the 7th inning. Pirates with 1 out. Riley Grove doing a nice job in the circle today for the Lady Mustangs. The 0-1 pitch swung on. Going to be popped up to second base, and that's going to be caught by Ava Edwards for out number 2. Back to the top of the order in Shelby Gerber.
You know, one thing I've noticed about Ava Edwards out there at second base, she has smiled all day long. Regardless if it's an out, if it's a hit, whatever it is, Ava's always smiling out there.
That's what you want. You want the kids to be having fun out there no matter what. Shelby Gerber steps in, first pitch swung on, and again popped up to Edwards, and that's going to do it. And the Lady Mustangs get the win today on the hill against the Garaway Lady Pirates. Final score, 6-3, Claymont over Garaway. Timeout and back to the field after this for your Kime postgame and your McInturf Realty Player of the Game after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugarcreek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler in our Kime postgame. Big congratulations to the Claymont Lady Mustangs as I am joined by head coach Stacy Patterson. And coach, congratulations. Great win here today as you get the 6-3 win over the Lady Pirates, a team you lost to last night 3-2. Talk about your team's performance today.
Well, they came back with a chip on their shoulder, ready to work. That's it. It was an all-out team effort. Everybody contributed in some way, and
as we have some fans walking through. It's just fine. But, your team played
so
well.
we had a complete all-team effort. Everybody on deck, everybody contributed, every making out. And our goal was to put the bat on the ball today, and that's exactly what we did. We put the bat on the ball, and we made the defense play.
You talked to me in the pregame about we're going to put the bat on the ball. We have to put the bat on the ball to have a chance in this game, and your team hit some hard. There was, I believe, 5 total strikeouts in the whole game between both sides. So both teams are putting the ball in play today, but your team was hitting some hard line drives, led by your pitcher today, Riley Groh.
Yes, my sophomore here. We made a goal at the beginning of the year that we would only try. Our goal was 5 strikeouts a game. And they've done very well at that. Worked really hard in the off season. Great. I have great assistant coaches who really help with that. And I mean, that was our goal, because last year we were 10 to 12 strikeouts a game. So we were really trying to work on that aspect. The defense is there for sure, but we needed to really work on that offensive perk.
Shannon and I were talking during the game. You guys have 5 seniors.
Yes.
Very young team here. You have a lot of freshmen,
yes,
a lot of sophomores, but the future is bright here for Claymont softball.
Yes, it is. And that's what I say. We're old and young all at the same time. So, and I'm proud. 4 seniors that played last year, 1 senior that decided to come out today, Kaylee Watkins. I got to give a shout out to her because she's not played in 6 years, 5 years, or something like that. She comes out, goes 2 for 2 or 2 for 3 with bunts, and just makes a great time. I have to shout her out for a second for sure. But all of the girls did amazing.
Absolutely.
Put the bat on the ball. Riley pitched a great game. So, I mean, she was in tune with her catcher, with me. Like, it was awesome.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the big win. We're going to take a quick break, come back, and we'll talk to our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Riley Groh, right after this with Big Z Sports.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek. Joe Geckler in our Kime post-game show, and I am here with our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Riley Groh. Riley, great job in the circle today. 7 innings, 2 strikeouts. You gave up the 3 runs, but, man, your defense really played well behind you tonight.
They did. It was a really good game.
Yeah, talk about your performance, first of all, in the circle. You come out and you face a team that that can hit the ball, that has a lot of power. You saw that in the bottom of the 7th when Miller hit one out, or Specht hit one out there at the end. But this team has a lot of power, been putting up a lot of runs, and you really shut them down today. What was your strategy going into it?
You just basically have to learn the batters. Like, after they go through the lineup, you see what they can't hit, and you try your best for it.
So you were doing well in the circle. And then when it was your turn to hit, you were 3 for 4 today, man. You hit some really hard shots, a double off the left center field fence. Talk about your approach at the plate today.
I try not to get too overwhelmed. Like, if I got 2 strikes on me, I try to stay calm and think I can rip this ball and stay confident for my team, make sure I can do my job.
Awesome. That's Riley Groh, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Congratulations on the big win today.
Thank you.
And the Claymont Mustangs knock off the Garaway Lady Pirates 6-3. Back to wrap it up after this with Big Z Sports.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Yorksville, Area 2264, is a proud supporter of local school programs and youth programs, and local police and fire departments. The Eagles welcome you to enjoy live entertainment, kids' Christmas parties, kids' Halloween parties, and family picnics. To learn more about the Yorksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people. Someone you know is already a member. 332 North Main Street in Yorksville, 740-922-9084.
Welcome back to the Hill and Sugarcreek one final time in our Kime postgame. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas back with me. And Shannon, the Lady Mustangs still hanging around here after their coach and Riley Groh were interviewed. They are excited for this big win here tonight, 6-3 over the Lady Pirates of Garaway. Your final thoughts on the game?
It's amazing. I've seen this team play twice this year. They played against Ridgewood. They won that game. But tonight, it was totally different. They were calm the whole night. Garaway took the lead. they didn't let that get them down. They come right back. They battled. They scored a bunch more points, and they come out of here with the win on the hill, and that's tough to do sometimes.
That's a very tough challenge to do, to win out here in Sugarcreek, and the Claymont Lady Mustangs did that tonight after falling to the same team last night at home 3-2. So they rebounded tonight, got the big win. Congratulations to the Lady Mustangs, and we'll again say the final score: Claymont 6, Garaway 3 here from the hill in Sugarcreek. For Judd and Natalie behind the camera, for Shannon Thomas, I'm Joe Geckler saying we'll see you at the ballpark, everyone. Good night.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.